I wanted to get around to installing these Hayward eyeball jets, the gray ones that match the trim on the Color Logic lighting that I installed. Well, the pool guys installed them, but I wired them up. So right now we have white eyeball jets in the pool. And like I said before, I didn't know that they made a gray eyeball jet. Now these go in two pieces, and I'll show you what I mean. There's a sleeve. There's a sleeve that goes in first, and then the eyeball screws on this. So we're going to take this one out. We're taking that out. That's just the outside piece. And then we have to take the inside piece out. So we have a key that goes in a slot in here, and that just unscrews. I'm trying to show you. Like that goes, just unscrews, and it will come right out. Okay. Now these were just generic ones, but these are actually the Hayward product. So this is now going to go right in here. We're going to screw that. We're going to screw this in. All right. And we're just going to tighten it up a little bit. We're not going to really torque it down or anything. We're just going to tighten it up a little bit. Okay. And that's all, hand tight. That's all I'm doing is hand tight. And then we're going to put the eyeball on it. I just got to try to get it on here. I might have to use two hands for this. There we go. There we are. Now I'm just going to tighten it up, and then we're going to adjust the eyeball. Okay. Let's see how that looks. That's a nice ripple break in the water, and that's kind of forcing things right over to the skimmer over there. So this one is installed. Let's make it a little tighter and then adjust this just a little bit. Okay. And that should be it for now. So now let's go down and do the second one, which is down the other end of the pool. That nice warm water blowing out of there from the heater. Oh dear. I don't want my phone to go underwater. All right, okay. Get up on my seat. Might have to point that other one down just a tad more, but that's okay. I'll get you lined up here in a second. Just give me a second to get adjusted. All right, here we are. So now we're over at the other one, right here. I'm going to take this one off. Wow, for 2200 RPMs on the pump, that's a lot of juice coming out of there. We don't need that any higher for sure. Again, we're going to put this key in, and we're going to turn this. If I can't use two hands, I will definitely use my pliers. Yep, I got it. I broke it loose. So that's going to come out. All right. That's the old one. And I got the new one right here next to me. I'm going to do the same thing here this time. This goes in here. We screw that in. Gonna just take an extra bite on it with this tool. Now this tool is made for this. A lot of times you buy a plastic one and they bend, but I found these stainless steel ones. You'll definitely put a link in the description for this because this is something you're really gonna want. And this helps with winterization in the fall because you have to take these out. These have to come out in the fall to put your plugs in so you can put your antifreeze in there. All right, that's it, that's tight. Now let's put the eyeball jet on here and adjust it. Hopefully I can get this on. I had to use 2 hands with the other one. Yep, I got it. Wow, that's a lot. Woo. That's some good flow. I'm going to go over to the filter and actually, the pump, and actually knock this down a little bit because this is really too high. Too much volume. All right, so that's what they look like installed. I can't do much about the white trim ring around there because that's the plumbing that was already in the pool. But the water is probably 84 to 85 right now. It feels pretty good. Let's go over and check the RPMs on the pump. Now you're going to see the pump upside down. That's 2400 RPM. I'm going to knock it back to 2000. I can probably go 1800 on that. We're going to let it run like that for now. It's still going to be plenty strong over here, that I know for a fact. If you don't mind, I'm going to go relax in the pool for a little bit.